PE with Coach Smith, and I'm going to show you a game called Rainbow Cube Collector. We are currently using it in our bowling unit, but I'm going to show you some ways you can use it as a warm-up or a variety of other activities. So let's get started. So we are in the middle of our bowling unit, so our rotation is from the bowler to the ball retriever. They bring the ball back and go to the end of the line. So our last person in line we have now designated as our cube collector. So we have our kids behind these small cones, as you can see. The bowler is here, and our bowling setup is behind the camera. So I'll link a little picture so you can see that. But our last person in line, we have them be the cube collector. Now, in the very back, you can see the cubes are in clear buckets, and as they bowl, say for example, my bowler knock over 5 pins. So as the cube collector, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get 5 colored cubes. Now I noticed that some kids will just grab a variety of cubes and then try to match them up with the color, or you can go and, like I did, have the set right here. So once they get their 5, they would set it up right next to the picture, and then they are trying to collect the different pictures with the cubes. So when they finish their sheet, with the younger grades, we would just give them a different sheet. Now, with the older grades, they really got into it, 3 through 5, because we called it Rainbow Cube Collector. As you can see, the papers are lined in the color green for this one, and I have a different set for every color of the rainbow. Now, the cubes are the same, it's the patterns that are different and the colors of cubes. So you don't have to worry about whether you're gonna run out of cubes, because I did a lot of different varieties on those, and I will link those below. But let's say that our group finished this entire page. We would raise our hand, a coach would come check, they would notice that we had cubes by each of the pictures. We would tell them, okay, you're gonna break up your cubes so that they're back in the cylinder, all mixed up like that, okay? And then we would tell them to go choose 1 popsicle stick out of the green bucket, place this sheet back in the green bucket, and choose a different sheet. So you can see back in the back, we use our speed stack buckets to put those in. You could use hula hoops. They would go grab a popsicle stick, put the paper in, and then they would choose a different color. Say they went for red or they went for orange. So we just have about 4 or 5 sheets in each bucket, and that was plenty for our 12 lanes. And they worked hard to collect a popsicle stick for each color. When they finished all 6, then they were finished, and they would do hands in the air, and they were the winner. We just had them collect their popsicle sticks underneath their cone by their sheet. One tip also, with our last person in line being the cube collector, we had them place this paper at the back of their line instead of at the front near their cone. It kept everybody engaged that was waiting in line, and they loved it. I got 2 thumbs up for the kids, so this is called Rainbow Cube Collector. Let me also add, you could do this as a simple warm-up where they just run down, grab the color cube, come back and add it to their paper. So I'm trying to think of some other ideas that I could use this, because like I said, the kids loved it. They were all engaged. Make it a great day.